NBA out of high school, he would have done it anyway. And I think we're actually moving towards that next step to get kind of back to how it was before the one and done was. As far as LaMelo Ball, it's been incredible to see how far he's come. I remember there was a point in time where everyone literally like took LaMelo Ball as a joke, like because he was part of the ball family. Yeah. Next thing you know, he's growing 6 inches. He's playing overseas in Australia, and now he's going to be one of the top picks in the NBA draft. So it's just been incredible to see his growth. And his dad, he always said that he was going to be the best ball brother. Like, he's better than Lonzo. He's better than Jello. And you can kind of see the potential in that.
But I've been seeing where Cole Anthony is like a combo guard and LaMelo Ball is like a small forward or shooting guard, small forward. But where do you see these two players translating? Where do you see their position being in the future, especially with Cole Anthony first and then LaMelo Ball?
With Cole, I think he'll be a good point guard. I don't know if I see shooting guard at the NBA level. Just simply off the fact, because we all know he can shoot. We all know he can get his teammates involved, but is it going to translate at that next level when the game is much more faster? You got guys that are stronger. Can he handle that, especially as a rookie, depending on what team he goes to? So I'm at this point, I'm not sure. The same with LaMelo. I'm not sure who's toted to get the top 3 picks. Do you know?
I think I would say hopefully I think my Knicks. I'm a Knicks fan, so I'm hoping the Knicks get. Yeah, sorry. It's like it's tough because
Are you from New York?
No, I live in New Jersey.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, I have been obviously with the Brooklyn Nets being the talk of the town now with KD and Kyrie, but the Knicks, hopefully the Knicks can turn it around quickly. But I would say I think the Warriors will get the top 2, one of the top 2 picks. I think the Warriors, because keep an eye on. I've been hearing that LaMelo Ball could be a potential fit with Golden State.
Do you think he would start? I don't think he would start. He probably come off the bench.
Bench probably, yeah.
Yeah, especially with Steph and Clay.
But do you see him as a small forward though?
Not right now. I think he's too thin. He has to gain more weight, definitely. I think he's good at that shooting guard. He can shoot the ball really well. So I think if he puts on more weight, he can definitely be a premier shooting guard in the league. And if he goes to Golden State, I don't know if he'd get that chance to showcase his talents immediately. If he goes to like a New York, he could possibly start.
Yeah.
And he could like learn the way of the NBA right away. So
yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see because I don't think they released obviously the draft lottery. Everything's on hold right now, so I don't know when. I think yesterday I heard on TV that they postponed the draft on draft lottery. Is that true?
Yeah, they postponed the draft lottery. At this point, and I know a lot of people are optimistic. Do you think that an NBA season will happen?
Oh, in my opinion, yeah. I mean, if it does happen, they're going to go right to the playoffs. I know what LeBron is saying. You saw LeBron's tweet yesterday. I looked at LeBron's tweet. I read it carefully. I read it 2 times just to see. So yeah, LeBron. I know what LeBron's coming from. I think he wants. Obviously, they want to play. They're starving to play, and especially the Lakers because the Lakers are high hopes winning the championship this year. So
yeah, I
think LeBron. With him, I don't know if they should continue the season. I mean, obviously, that pushes back everything. So I think they should just go right to the playoffs and then see, and then go from there. Because I think if they start the season from where it was before, then I think it pushes back everything. And I think the playoff. I think we're, as fans, are starving for basketball. So if it's playoffs right away, then I think it will work out well with the playoffs.
Yeah, but think about it though. Like everyone's going to be taking it's going to be a 2-month layoff. You got some guys that are working out. You got some guys who haven't been doing anything. Then you got some guys they don't even have access to like a gym or a hoop. I think, what was it, Jimmy Butler? I saw he like purchased basketball rims for like his entire team.
Yeah.
Just to make sure that they're like staying active. So to get back into basketball in the NBA shape, it'll be really tough. And I think I saw a tweet yesterday. Do you think this will be a tainted or discounted championship? My answer is no, because it's like a reset.
Yeah.
They went hard for 55 games or so, and then had to abruptly stop. Like go immediately into summer vacation. So once things get ramped back up, I don't know. Do you have a training camp? Do you start game one of the playoffs, like say June 1st? It'll be interesting, man.
Yeah, I think in my opinion, I think they need a training camp first.
Yeah,
just a mini training camp, and then go from there.
Absolutely. Now and then we heard talks of, is it going to be like a bubble format? Are they going to put all 30 or say 16 playoff teams in like a Vegas or a Disney World type of space? Put them all in hotels and everyone just play at one arena. That'll be interesting, man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just everybody's in a tough position, so I'm hoping something works out well pretty soon. But my next question here is, I forgot another prospect. His name is Isaiah Wiseman from
from Memphis.
Yeah, Memphis. What do you think of him, and what potential can he be in the NBA?
It's funny, man, because like ever since his suspension, a lot of people have forgotten about him.
Yeah,
and he was, when the season started, like he was one of the best players in the country. I hope that he's been working out and staying consistent. I think his game will definitely translate to the league. He has the length. He has the size. He can score the ball. He can defend. He can do a multitude of things. I think it'll translate well in the NBA. It just depends on what team he goes to.
Yeah, is he he's a center, right? Or
yeah, power forward / center. I kind of see him in that. Don't judge me. That Justice Winslow type of like mode.
Oh, wow, really? Huh.
Yeah. And I know Justice, like his game didn't translate all the way from college to the NBA, but that's what I see when I see. Wow.
Okay. That's a pretty good comparison, because I feel like Justin Winslow is coming into his own right now in Memphis, and the way he's playing, and I feel like he fits that team in Memphis because they're young. They have John Morant. Obviously, John Morant's the best player. I feel like, speaking of John, what are your thoughts on John Morant, real quick?
Man, explosive. I would have definitely had him as rookie of the year. It would have been different if Zion would have had a chance to start from the beginning like Ja. But man, the way he willed Memphis into the 8th seed, I don't think anybody expected that. And he stepped up to every challenge. Like you see the game against Harden. He hit Harden, literally backed up and dared him to shoot. That shot and said, "Hey, you better guard me."
Right.
Guard me. I don't know if you know who I am, but you better guard me. Like he's challenging the best players in the league already as a rookie. So he definitely has it, man.
I think Memphis is a good young team because they're Winslow, Morant, Jaren Jackson,
Jaren Jackson Jr. Yeah.
And they're building the right way, and they have the right coach for that, Coach Jenkins. So I think that team, they can be a sneaky team in the play. I think they're in the 8th seed, right? As you said before. Okay. So wow, that's crazy. The Grizzlies, man, they can be a force to reckon with in the future.
The thing is, do you think Portland would have eventually caught up? Because Dame, at the time when all of this stopped, like Dame was in a zone.
Mm-hmm.
Damian Lillard, that's one of my favorite point guards in the league. So, he's incredible, man.
Damian Lillard needs to get more respect, in my opinion. He doesn't get enough respect because he puts up 50 points a game, 10 assists a game, and he needs to win MVP pretty soon because this guy can flat out ball. And if he wasn't, I brought up this to some other NBA reporter I had before on the podcast, and I told him if he Oh, no, I told Jay Harris this. Okay, so this is what I told Jay Harris. Damian Lillard, if he was in New York, LA, he would have got more attention. Because
It's
Portland,
completely different.
yeah.
Yeah, that market isn't built for his superstardom. And we've seen guys like Brandon Roy. We've seen guys like LaMarcus Aldridge. We've seen guys like Clyde be in that Portland spotlight.
Mm-hmm.
What Dame is doing is truly next level. And I think it's because he has so many other point guards in the West to compete with. You got Steph. You had Russell Westbrook when he was in OKC, and now he's in Houston.
John Morant.
Ja Morant now. Yeah. Chris Paul when he was at his peak. So, like, you had so many guys to compete with, and it was just hard, especially, like, when he was, like, vying for all-star spots. I remember that was a big thing with him. Like, he kept getting upset that he kept getting snubbed. And sooner or later, he got his respect. He earned it.
Right.
I'm just waiting on him to become an all-star starter now at this point.
Definitely, yeah. He needs to. They need to get more recognition. But my next question here, speaking of Chris Paul, did you hear about these rumors?
He can shoot, he can pass, he can rebound the ball. The player was shooting it where it would bounce off the rim from, and he put himself in position to like grab every rebound. Then you have Phil Jackson as well, and it's amazing what he's done. I don't think Phil.
And you can tell that he didn't want to be there. So he delivered a championship, but he still didn't want to be there. So
yeah, it's incredible what he did in Toronto too for one season.
Favorite food.
Oh, favorite food. I think I would have to say tacos. Tacos.
Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday, man. My birthday is on Tuesday. So
really?
I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, nice. Happy early birthday then, by the way.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate
that. Favorite hip-hop artist, old school and currently?
Old school. If we go old school, does Jay-Z count? I mean, he's my GOAT in my opinion. I mean, he's still putting out content to this day. But currently, J. Cole for sure.
J. Cole, yeah, J. Cole World. Yeah,
I've been through a lot in college, man, and even after that, during this journey in journalism. So definitely Cole.
Do you listen to the new Drake mixtape yet? It just came. It's fire.
I did. I'm a Drake fan. I'm not gonna lie to everybody. And there's a lot of people out there judging this project like an album, but it's literally like a collection of Lucy's that he just put together that are going to make his next album. So I'm looking forward to it, man.
Who was your role model growing up in the sports industry?
Definitely have to say Stuart Scott. Stuart Scott was a game changer. For Black people in journalism. He was unapologetically like himself at all times. He didn't care what anybody thought. He was a family man. He dealt with, and this is where I can go into a tangent here. This is where we kind of relate. He dealt with a critical illness, and I do as well with Crohn's. Of course, he had cancer. Unfortunately, he passed from it, but the way he was able to work and still be who he was, fighting through that was the biggest inspiration for me. And I always like try not to let my illness define me. So that's where I drew my biggest inspiration from.
Yeah, he was one of the best. I like when he says the booyah.
Yeah, man, cooler than the other side of the pillow.
Favorite thing to do outside your work?
Outside of my work, that's a good question, and I think like it took me this pandemic to realize that. But I'm really getting back into drawing, like sketching. Before I wanted to be a journalist, I ultimately wanted to be a cartoonist, and it was just last week where I was like, Mike, you haven't drawn anything in like over 5-6 years. See if you still got it. So I took out this Lion King DVD and I drew Kovu from Lion King 2, of course. And I got so much joy and fulfillment from doing that. So definitely drawing.
Who will win MVP in the next 2 years? Trae Young or Ja Morant?
who has more help? I think at this point, Ja actually has more help, but Trey has the numbers, and he has the potential to be ultimately compared to doing the best, striving to achieve the best in whatever you literally have going for you, whether that's your career, whether that's your health, in my case, whether that's relationships, you as a father, son, brother, sister, mom, whatever that is, just like being the absolute best at whatever you're pursuing.
Well said. And the last thing here, would you like to say anything to the frontline people?
Yeah. My thoughts and prayers are definitely with the frontline people. The grocery store workers, the policemen, the healthcare professionals, they're putting their lives on the line every day to help us get through this pandemic, and we wouldn't be anywhere without their services. Definitely think they should be getting paid more. I think we all realize that they're more essential, and that's a buzzword nowadays. They're more essential than we thought, and we need them. So, salute to them.
Yeah, so my cousin and I, we started a GoFundMe page last week. The link is in my bio, and hopefully everyone go checks it out and donates. And we've so far raised, I think, over $2,000. So we're trying to. It's for the frontline people. Yeah, it's for the frontline people and the local food businesses, but mainly for the frontline people and their hard work. So we're trying to help them raise money, and so I'm hoping everyone in this chat and go check it out and see my link. It's the link is on my bio. So the link. So, but
man, I definitely donate. Everyone who watches like the rebroadcast of this, definitely tap in and click the link in his bio to donate, because we got to fight this pandemic, man.
Yeah, thank you. And I'll be posting this interview on Twitter, Instagram, everywhere. So keep an eye on that. And yeah, so I'll be posting this. And there he is, the great Mike Curtis, the sports reporter. He does a great job. Go follow him on Twitter, Instagram, and keep up the great work. And you and your family stay safe. Have a good weekend. And we'll talk again soon.
Thank you. It was a pleasure. Thanks for having me, man.